The Kansas City Chiefs kicked off their 2025 preseason with a narrow 17-20 loss to the Arizona Cardinals on August 9, marking the first real action for fans eager to see how the defending champions are shaping up. Patrick Mahomes made a brief but impactful appearance, tossing a touchdown on his only pass, while backups like Gardner Minshew showcased new talent. However, the game was marred by injuries, notably to veteran safety Deion Bush, who suffered a likely season-ending Achilles tear. Training camp in St. Joseph, Missouri, has been intense, with standout performances from rookies and veterans alike, amid minor skirmishes and high expectations for a balanced offense. Off-field drama includes a Twitter feud between country star Zach Bryan and Chiefs fans, potentially affecting his future performances in Kansas City. As the team prepares for Week 2 against the Seattle Seahawks, these updates highlight a mix of promise, challenges, and the relentless pursuit of another Super Bowl run. Preseason opener. A close loss with promising glimpses. The Chiefs' 2025 preseason began on August 9 at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where they faced the Cardinals in a game that ended in a 17-20 defeat. This matchup served as the first opportunity for head coach Andy Reid to evaluate his roster in live action, with starters playing limited snaps to minimize injury risk. Patrick Mahomes, the franchise quarterback, epitomized efficiency by completing his sole pass for a 1-yard touchdown to wide receiver Jason Brownlee on the opening drive, setting an early tone before exiting the game. The drive itself was a crisp demonstration of Reid's offensive scheme, blending quick passes and solid blocking from the revamped offensive line. Backup quarterback Gardner Minshew stepped in and provided highlights, including a 15-yard toss to newcomer Tyquan Thornton, showcasing the depth at the position. The Cardinals, however, capitalized on Kansas City's second-string defense, building a lead with efficient drives and capitalizing on turnovers. Fullback Carson Steele broke tackles impressively, hinting at his potential role in short-yardage situations. Despite the loss, the game offered valuable reps for rookies and bubble players, with the Chiefs outgaining Arizona in total yards but faltering in the red zone. Reid post-game emphasized the need for cleaner execution, noting, "It's early, but we saw flashes of what this team can be." This opener underscores the Chiefs' strategy of prioritizing health over preseason wins, a philosophy that has served them well in recent championship seasons. Fans can stream full highlights on the Chiefs' official site for a deeper look at the action. Standout performances, emerging stars, and veteran reliability. Amid the preseason action, several players turned heads, blending veteran poise with rookie flair. Wide receiver Jason Brownlee, an undrafted free agent who joined the practice squad in January, caught the game's first touchdown for Mahomes, displaying red zone prowess and versatility that could earn him a roster spot. His performance has sparked buzz, with analysts noting his potential to contribute in a crowded receiver room featuring Rashee Rice and Hollywood Brown. Tight end Robert Tonyan led the team in receiving yards against the Cardinals, a crafty veteran addition who could provide depth behind Travis Kelce. On defense, cornerback Trent McDuffie continued his all-pro trajectory with a key takeaway in camp, while rookie defensive end Ashton Gill-Latte showed raw power despite a camp skirmish with offensive tackle Josh Simmons. Offensive coordinator Matt Nagy praised Tyquan Thornton's speed, calling his toe-tap catch in camp a highlight that translates to game speed. Training camp has amplified these narratives, with Mahomes distributing passes evenly to create a more balanced attack. Rookie wideout Jalen Royals impressed in drills, earning scout reports from Reid as a potential steal from the 2025 draft. Defensive tackle Chris Jones mentored young lineman Jeffrey Norman-Lott, highlighting his quick stance and pass rush potential. These performances signal a team reloading rather than rebuilding, with depth that could mitigate any suspensions or injuries looming over key players like Rice. Injury updates. Setbacks in the secondary. Injuries cast a shadow over the Chiefs' early preseason, particularly in the defensive backfield. Veteran safety Deion Bush, in his fourth season with Kansas City, suffered a ruptured Achilles during the Cardinals game, an injury confirmed by Reid that will likely require surgery and sideline him for the year. Bush, who has 3 interceptions and 110 career tackles, was a reliable reserve and special teams contributor, leaving a gap in the rotation. Other nicks include hamstring issues for Bush prior to the tear, and undisclosed injuries leading to injured reserve placements for cornerbacks Eric Scott Jr. and Darius Rush. Camp has seen minor concerns, like wide receiver Sky Moore potentially falling behind in the receiver battle, though no major injuries were reported there. The offensive line, bolstered by rookie Josh Simmons, remains healthy, a positive amid the secondary's woes. Reid's approach emphasizes caution, with starters like Mahomes and Kelsey seeing limited action to preserve health. The team may lean on younger players like safety Jaden Hicks to fill voids, testing the depth that has been a hallmark of their dynasty. Training camp intensity, pads, skirmishes, and preparation. The Chiefs' training camp at Missouri Western State University in St. Joseph has been grueling, with full pad practices ramping up intensity. Defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo and players like Travis Kelce addressed the media, discussing schemes and chemistry. A notable skirmish occurred between rookie Simmons and Gil Latte during a 9-on-7 drill, fueled by the 100-degree heat index and extended reps in Reed's infamous long drive drill. Kelce highlighted the value of veteran yelling as a sign of care and potential, drawing from his experiences. Mahomes targeted Kelce and Noah Gray heavily in red zone work, while the defense focused on explosive plays. New additions like defensive tackle Jerry Tillery are seen as sneaky keys to unlocking Spagnuolo's schemes. The camp's first game week prep included balancing rest and reps, with Reed noting the drill's game-like feel. Overall, it's building a resilient unit, with Jones calling out edge rusher George Karlaftis for added motivation. Off-field buzz, fan spats and global celebrations. Beyond the field, the Chiefs made headlines with a month-long global celebration for the 2025 season kickoff, uniting fans worldwide. However, controversy arose when country singer Zach Bryan clashed with Chiefs fans on Twitter, declaring he'll never play in KC again after a spat. Other notes include a bobblehead giveaway and discussions around former Chief Tyreek Hill's visit to the White House, tied to broader NFL narratives. The team announced a 2-part series on fans in Mexico, expanding their international reach. These elements highlight the Chiefs' cultural footprint, even as roster decisions loom. Conclusion with actionable takeaways. As the Kansas City Chiefs navigate the early stages of the 2025 season, their preseason opener and training camp reveal a team with championship pedigree facing familiar challenges like injuries and depth tests. The loss to Arizona is a minor blip, but the flashes from Mahomes, Brownlee, and others bode well for a dynamic offense and stout defense.